The 2026 Lincoln Navigator has finally arrived, and Lincoln isn't just trying to keep up, they're making it crystal clear that they're here to lead. In a world where full-size luxury SUVs are turning into rolling tech showcases, the Navigator still knows how to blend prestige, presence, and that unmistakable smooth swagger. This isn't just another refresh, it's a statement. Let's dive into what makes the 2026 Navigator different. Better, smarter, and more capable than ever. But the big question we always ask, is it just a flashy update or is it really worth your build? Let's start with what's under the hood. The tried and true 3.5-litre twin-turbocharged V6 makes a return, but this time it's been tweaked and tuned for more efficiency and more power. We're looking at 455 horsepower and 510 pound-feet of torque, numbers that push it closer to the Escalade and Lincoln Navigator in terms of muscle, but still keeping things smooth and effortless. Paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission, the shifts are refined, intelligent, and lightning quick when you really push it. But here's the twist. 2026 brings the Navigator Grand Touring, a plug-in hybrid model that pairs the same V6 with an electric motor. The combined output: 550 horsepower. You heard that right. It's quiet when it needs to be, savage when you want it to be. And the real kicker? Around 50 miles of pure electric range. That means short city trips without burning a drop of fuel, but when you floor it, the torque surge from that electric motor hits instantly. You're not just driving a luxury SUV. You're commanding a 6,000-pound rocket ship. Lincoln's new EAWD system also means power distribution is smoother and smarter. It adapts in real time depending on road conditions, speed, and your driving style. Whether you're cruising the highway, climbing icy terrain, or making tight turns in the city, this thing feels composed and confident. Now let's talk exterior. The Navigator has always been known for its imposing presence. The 2026 model keeps that unmistakable silhouette but sharpens the edges. You've got a cleaner grille with a new 3D mesh design that lights up subtly when you walk up to it. Lincoln calls it the welcome signature, and yeah, it's a vibe. The LED light bar spans across the front, giving it that futuristic touch without trying too hard. Side profile? Still massive. Still proud. But the character lines are more refined. The chrome is tasteful. You can go fully blacked out if you opt for the Jet Appearance package. It rides on 22-inch wheels standard, and yes, 24-inch options are now available on the topped rims. They don't just fill the wheel wells, they own them. Rear-end updates include a full-width light bar, integrated exhaust tips, and a more sculpted liftgate. It's elegant. It's intimidating. And it doesn't scream for attention, it earns it. Inside is where Lincoln really flexes. If you thought that 2024 and 2025 interiors were premium, the 2026 Navigator takes it even further. We're talking handcrafted luxury. Real wood trim. Brushed aluminium. 3D stitched leather on nearly every surface. And a new lighting system that adjusts the cabin mood depending on drive mode, time of day, or even your heart rate. Yes, it actually reads your biometrics through the steering wheel and seat sensors. The center screen? Now a massive 15.5-inch curved LED touch screen that's fluid, fast, and stunning to look at. Behind the wheel is a fully digital 12.3-inch gauge cluster, customizable with maps, night vision, performance telemetry, you name it. And speaking of maps, Lincoln now runs its interface off a custom Android-based OS, complete with Google Assistant, Maps, YouTube, and even streaming apps when parked. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto? Of course. USB-C fast charging ports in every row? Standard. But Lincoln also adds a built-in wireless router, allowing up to 10 devices to connect at once. Family hauler? Try rolling tech lounge. Then we have the seating, still best in class. The front perfect position seats adjust 30 ways. Heating, ventilation, massage, side bolstering, every adjustment you could ever dream of, it's here. And the second row? Available as heated and cooled captain's chairs or a full bench. Third row? Now with added lumbar support and sliding functionality. That's right, sliding third row seats in a full-size SUV. And no Navigator experience is complete without sound. Lincoln partners again with Revel Ultima 3D, now with a jaw-dropping 40-speaker surround system. It's tuned specifically for each cabin surface using digital signal processing. Music doesn't just play, it surrounds you, moves around you, flows through the cabin like a private concert. Add in the acoustic laminated glass, active noise cancellation, and the hybrid silent electric motor, and the cabin becomes a sanctuary. Cargo space. As expected. Massive. With all rows up, you still get over 20 cubic feet in the back. Fold down the third row and you're working with nearly 60. With everything flat. Over 100 cubic feet of space. Whether you're hauling luggage, bikes, or your ego, this SUV can handle it. Now let's break down the trims. Lincoln keeps it clean with 3 levels, Standard, Reserve, and Black Label. The Black Label models are where things get spicy. Exclusive themes like Chalet, Invitation, and the new Metropolis edition bring custom colors, unique interior textures, and concierge services that make owning this SUV feel like a club membership. And then there's the Grand Touring Black Label, the flagship. You get everything: FEF power, adaptive air suspension, the panoramic glass roof with electrochromic tinting, night vision camera, massaging rear seats, and exclusive 24-inch polished alloys. It's not just luxury, it's rare air. Tech-wise, safety is fully loaded. Lincoln Co-Pilot 363.0 brings adaptive cruise, lane centering, evasive steer assist, intersection collision avoidance, and automated parking. And new for 2026? Lincoln Blue Cruise 2.0, a hands-free driving system that now works on over 900,000 miles of mapped highways. Lane changes, speed adjustment, traffic stop-go, it's almost effortless. And yes, it's better than the previous version by a long shot. The drive itself? In a word, serene. This isn't meant to corner like a Porsche Cayenne, but the updated air suspension with road preview uses cameras to scan ahead and adjust in real time. You float. You glide. And yet, when you put it in sport mode, the steering tightens, throttle response sharpens, and it honestly holds its own. Especially with the hybrid powertrain. It's powerful, responsive, and surprisingly agile for its size. Fuel economy? The standard twin-turbo V6 lands at around 18 mpg city, 23 highway. Not amazing, but expected. The Grand Touring hybrid version? That's where things shine, especially with 50th-only miles. Most owners will barely sip gas on daily drives if they plug in. So let's talk numbers. The base Navigator standard starts around $89,000. The reserve trim will run you about $96,000, while the Black Label starts just north of $108,000. The Grand Touring Black Label? Expect a price tag in the $120,000 to $125,000 range depending on options. It's up the butt. Lincoln delivers. Who is this for? It's for the driver who wants old school prestige mixed with next-gen tech. It's for someone who wants to be pampered but still pull 8,300 pounds without breaking a sweat. It's for the family that demands comfort without compromise, and the executive who wants to arrive in something that makes a statement without shouting. And more than that, it's for people tired of the same tired badge battles. Lincoln isn't trying to copy BMW or Mercedes. They're carving their own lane. Quiet luxury. American elegance. And now, serious performance to match. Final verdict? Would we build it or burn it? Build it. Absolutely. Give us the Black Label Grand Touring, decked out in Metropolis blue with a light cashmere interior. Give us the 24s, the 40 speakers, the massaging seats. Give us all of it. Because Lincoln isn't just delivering a luxury SUV, they're redefining how luxury should feel in 2026. You don't have to be loud to dominate. Sometimes the quietest vehicle in the room commands the most respect.